Hello, this is Dave here at Moonride, and we are channeling the man in the moon. Today we're going to do two things. One is just a prayer, and that is a sort of prayer for the truth. Everybody was kind enough to send me a list of women that they would like me to channel sort of along the lines of finding the truth and along the lines of the present confirmation hearing of Kavanaugh. I really appreciate what you guys wrote. I'm sorry if I can't include all of the names. They're just a certain amount of time constraint. I've done this once, but I want to add some of the ladies that I did not talk about before. If the person that you specified doesn't come up, I would love it if you just throw it in there just to add it. If there is just a person you know who has perhaps passed over, we can channel her too. Look, we're just going to channel for the truth. And when I say that we, I mean you too. I would just like everybody, just spend a moment and think of the truth, whatever it might be, and let it be revealed right now in our history. If you'd like to call upon any woman you know that you think would be awesome in helping us do this, that's fine. I will go ahead and read the list. It does include some people that maybe not everybody agrees with. I would ask that you be tolerant and not blame people for their political persuasion, etc. We do this in earnestness and kindness. All right. So, and the second portion is going to be about Rosenstein, not Kavanaugh. I feel like we've done enough Kavanaugh insofar as Spirit has told me that there is no more to know per se. So we probably arrived at the point where we know as much via my readings at present as is useful. So first, let's just do a meditation on the truth. If it helps, close your eyes and just ask Spirit, deliver us the truth in the next couple of days regarding these Kavanaugh hearings. These women that you pointed out are number one, Joan of Arc. Number two is the last queen of Hawaii, and forgive me if I do not pronounce her name correctly. It's, I think, Lili Uokalani, Rosa Parks, Sally Hemings, Sacagawea, Jackie Kennedy, Coretta Scott King, Susan B. Anthony, Princess Diana, Margaret Chase Smith, Benazir Bhutto, Eve, Cleopatra, Marie Antoinette, Marilyn Monroe, Mary Todd Lincoln, White Buffalo Woman, Barbara Bush, Irina Sendler, Billie Holiday, and Henrietta Lacks. Just spend a moment and ask that those who have passed over reveal the truth to us. All right. The second part is about Rosenstein. I do not know why, but Rosenstein came up during my meditation today. I was told that he is the one that I should channel for. So let's see what Spirit has to show me about Rosenstein. All right, Rosenstein. Why is Rosenstein coming up, Spirit? Why do we continue to see him? Something going to happen with him? Looks like Trump might try to do something regarding Rosenstein. I get that Trump thinks that we are being distracted by all of this and focusing our energy on the hearings. And while we're distracted, he's going to try to pull one for Rosenstein. I just see this as an interesting image, almost like a lasso, like a red as fire lasso, and he's just lassoing Rosenstein. He's just sort of encircled him with this fire. He's trying to, that is Trump, he's trying to bring him closer, he's trying to rope him in. Rosenstein manages to slip out of the trap the first time. Trump is trying again, and Rosenstein is sort of stepping out of the lasso, if you will, again. So let's ask, I know, why is this important right now? Is Trump going to try to get rid of Rosenstein? It sounds like, yeah. And when is this going to happen? Is that Thursday of this week? Thursday or Friday, something like that? Will it be Friday that Trump tries to do something? Yeah, and it might be a little bit behind the scenes first. We might kind of find out about it as sort of halfway through or something like that. He's trying to He's trying to be very. Trump is trying to be very sneaky here and do something almost like procedural so that we don't notice or that we can't stop him. All right. So what is Trump going to successfully remove this guy? No, he's not going to be successful, but he is going to make a couple attempts. Will it be this Friday? Spirit, when will we have this crisis? When will this come up? I'm getting like over this weekend or something like that. Something will happen. Will this happen before next Monday? Then maybe it's kind of continuing. I get a yes, but maybe. Will this happen before the end of next week? Okay, yes. Can you tell me anything more, Spirit? Like, what will he try to do? What will Trump try to do against Rosenstein? Well, Trump is showing up as a very mendacious guy. He's got a knife. It's really like brutal and tricky, and it's the kind of mafia behavior we might expect from certain people. So he's very much almost like blackmailing people. It's like a sort of blackmail that he's like holding a knife up to them and saying, "It's me. It's your life or his." And he's going to try to pull that in a couple of situations, maybe with some senators. It might be even. So is it about Kavanaugh that he's doing this? Okay, he's even going to go and try to do things like threaten those people who, I get it, it seems like he might threaten certain senators who might vote against Kavanaugh. Well, hey, I'll get rid of Rosenstein. If you do that, watch out, I'll punish you guys. And I definitely feel like the Susan Collins and Murkowski are on the end of this threat, and they're feeling it pretty heavily. And it's really ironic. It's just another example of, basically Trump threatening women and using his power to say, you will not be believed, but I will be. And just sort of threatening them. I get that Collins and Murkowski are really not appreciating this and are kind of just shocked that he's trying these things. They're like, well, I never imagined he would go this far. And they're a little bit blinded by the light, but they're both shaking their heads like, no way, man. Don't even try to do that. No, Spirit, are we sure this is... Is it just these two? Can you tell us any more about this threat of Trump's? It seems almost like he's threatening Rosenstein at the same time. Maybe he's threatening Rosenstein and trying to make him resign. Rosenstein is refusing to resign. So what's Donald doing with this knife? Yeah, he's really going after Murkowski. He's a little bit more afraid of Jeff Flake. He knows that Jeff Flake will give as good as he gets. Like the male senators that we're talking about are a bit more... he's not so certain about threatening them. And I don't get the feeling that he's threatening Heidi Heitkamp, for example, because she's a Democrat, and I think that wouldn't work. But he does have some power in regard to Murkowski and Collins. I do get that this is going to backfire. It won't work for them. It'll just make them even more steely in their determination to do the right thing in a way. This is quite a moment for both of them where they're being compelled to do the right thing. So Collins is taking his knife and she is throwing it in the street, and she's just like, do not mess with me, all right? It's kind of funny because it's almost like he's a mugger and she's that woman who's got her keto, and she's just like, do not mess with me, man. All right, I'm just really proud of, her right now. Right on, Collins. You tell him who has the power. And it's changing her mind about things too. I mean, Collins is just learning a lot about the way that the Republican Party operates, and she's not really happy about how it is operating. She's kind of calling on the other senators like, hey, you guys, this isn't cool. You guys are supposed to be on my team and protecting me. Whatever happened to your chivalry that you're supposed to come to the aid of another senator, male or female, who's experiencing this? Unacceptable, guys. Bad form, guys. And Murkowski seems even more angry. So is he gonna get rid of Rod Rosenstein? No, he's not gonna get rid of Rosenstein, and Trump is gonna hit the roof. So Trump has already, this week, it's maybe next week, it'll be another failure. And it'll be another failure that just sends him into, apoplectic rage. And Trump's got two knives, and he's just like holding the two knives, but they're not potent. They're just here. It's almost like he might hurt himself more than others, and he's just like, what should I do with the knives? And I think he actually will kind of self-destruct at this moment. I do see him like kind of stabbing himself. So, Spirit, can you tell me what else do we need to know about this situation right now? Okay, not that much more, but I am getting the picture from Spirit that it will work out. I don't know why this is showing a period of, it's actually one of those, a large white flower. I forget the name of the flower because I'm channeling. I can't remember certain nouns when I do, but it's hydrangea. Yeah, it's a big white hydrangea. And that's what I'm seeing after all this is done. It's a sort of peace. So I get the feeling that the good thing about the next 2 weeks and all this trauma and stuff like that is finally at the end of it in a couple of weeks we'll be able to read a sort of sigh of relief, of peace, that will not have a negative outcome. It will actually have a positive outcome of people finally sort of uniting behind the truth and purity and honesty that's going on here. So Spirit just wants to let you know it will work out. These will be exciting events. We need you to be very present. If you feel like it's necessary to go out and protest and protect anyone, that's absolutely great. We want people to be involved and take charge, and that is spiritually and physically in what's going to happen next. But it will work out. It will be okay. Please do not worry so much that it's distracting to you. Stay very focused on your own truth, finding out the truth, speaking the truth, and take heart. This will work out fine. It will not be a benefit to those who would deceive us. All right? Thanks so much for watching.